2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Anderson, and it's Mills in at point guard. That's good. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a three. That's good. Leonard's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And here's Augustine. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Augustine. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. It's Curry with the drive, and that one's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Dallas.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't... Think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And Augustine kicks to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
And Mills kicks to Dedmon. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. It's Curry with the drive. Green with the block. One-on-one here. Leonard, no luck.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Down low, measuring.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Green kicks to Leonard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Augustine kicks to Jones. It's blocked. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here is Augustine. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Curry against Green. Curry passes to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For San Antonio, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost them.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
D, he's checked in for Patty Mills. Murray kicks to Gasol. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Now here's Lawson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Curry with the three. Curry with another miss. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-5 run. There's the pass to Gasol. From 13. And Jones pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Grant sets a screen for Lawson. Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. Grant with the ball. Gasol covering. And Lawson, here we go. No luck. Good D by Gasol. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on an 18-5 run here. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Lawson. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Screened by Grant. Lawson kicks to Anderson. Pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. Here's Simmons. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Leonard. Gasol on the high post. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Curry. And San Antonio also making a switch. B's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Morrow dishes to Jones. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Jones has got 5 points so far. Forbes the pass to Simmons. Gasol inside, defended by Jones, and finished off by Gasol.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Lawson, looking for his first basket still in this one. Gasol against Jones. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Morrow. Lawson's got his first basket. San Antonio leading by 11. Passes to Forbes. Shoots the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Lawson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Spurs pushing it up now. No good from Simmons.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Morrow kicks to Lawson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's the teardrop. Shot is off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Mills. Anderson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Green, and it's Bertans in at the 3. Finished off the break. Mills has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Spurs. Dallas shooting for the game at 42%. There's the screen. Here's Morrow. He's covered by Anderson. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Morrow. And San Antonio shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And the pass to Bertans. The tray. And it's Green missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Three-pointer Augustine tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Curry's checked in for the Mavericks. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs. Now Mills. 8 points his last outing. Leonard with the ball. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Now here is Augustine. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. Number 1, the Spurs.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Both free throws good from Anderson. Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Anderson. They set the pick. He feeds it to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. Here's Anderson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Anderson's got 7 points. And the Mavericks with possession here. And the Mavericks call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Inside. Leonard with the steal. He dishes it to Mills. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard against Anderson. Clock at 4. Anderson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
These past few weeks, you can see how San Antonio stacks up. First in assists, first in steals, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Now here's Mills. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Outside Leonard. Ball stolen. Here's Curry. The stupendous finish in traffic. Curry's got 6 points.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Spurs leading by 12. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Leonard kicks to Mills. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
To the middle, Mejri, and he dunks it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Green against Curry. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double to the inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 14-point game. Here's Barnes. Mills with the rebound.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now here's Mills. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Leonard attacking, just 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Anderson. Here's Dedmon. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Now here is Augustine. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low, here's Mejri. The feed to Augustine. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Augustine's got his first 2 points. Spurs leading by 14. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Anderson dishes to Mills. And the 3 ball is good. Mills has got 7 points for the quarter.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Over to the wing. And Anderson kicks to Augustine. Pulls up. Leaps for it, and they force the shot. Clock violation. Great D. Jones checked in for Dallas. Grant comes in for Anderson. Spurs also with the sub. Gasol's checked in. Anderson outside. Curry against Green. Anderson passes to Gasol. Cannot hit. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Outside Curry. Augustine with it. Now Green defending. And here's Augustine. Nobody near Barnes. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mills. Gasol a screen. Anderson kicks to Mills. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. For San Antonio, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Dallas. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Curry. And it's Lawson in for Augustine. Mavericks trail by 16. Now Lawson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Barnes dishes to Morrow. 6 to shoot. And Lawson with the drive. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now, here is Lawson. Screen by Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lawson outside. Steps back and shoots. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Murray. He kicks it to Simmons. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Here's Lawson following the bucket by the Spurs. Feeds it to Barnes. Screened by Grant. The 3 from Morrow. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
The shot's good from Lawson.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
San Antonio leading by 18. There's the dish to Gasol. That's good. Gasol's got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
No good from Lawson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Left side Lawson. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Five seconds left here in the second. And stolen by Murray.
That steal was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
I'm here with Coach.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was... And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 13 points and 5 assists.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Terrence Jones out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Curry. Then there's DJ Augustine. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Here's Mills. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Mills passes to Leonard. Kicks it to Anderson. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And so here is Dallas. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Spurs leading by 23. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. From the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 11 points for Barnes. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Mills, guarded by Augustine. Dedmon kicks to Mills. Clock at 6. Leonard attacking. That is good. Leonard's got 15 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Curry. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you, Doris. San Antonio calls timeout.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Now here's Leonard. 15 points in the game. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Lots of room. Second shot opportunity. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Spurs leading by 19. Dishes it to Leonard. Anderson outside, puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. And here's Mills from the arc, and he gets it to go. Mills has got 12 in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here is Augustine. D right on him. Here's the floater. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Augustine's got his second basket of the night.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Curry. Screen by Jones. The baseline J. Now the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Spurs leading by 20. Mills with it. 12 points for him. Dedmon kicks to Anderson. There's a screen. Passes it to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mills. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 6. Back to Curry. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Leonard attacking. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Augustine dishes to Jones, and the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Dallas making a switch here. Grant's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Now, here's Lawson. He's got 6. Makes it off the glass. Lawson's got 8 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Screen by Grant. Anderson's shot is off.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
But they get it back. Gasol kicks to Simmons. Leonard against Anderson. Out left to the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's Lawson. He's got 8. Down low. Jones. And he dunks it down.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Spurs leading by 21. And Mills kicks to Simmons. There's a good screen. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And here's Mills from the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Lawson. Now the pass to Morrow. He feeds it to Grant. The kick out to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Lawson. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Anderson outside. Left side, Leonard. It's deflected. Back to Anderson. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Barnes, he's checked in for Anderson. Morrow, no good. Spurs leading by 22. And Forbes kicks to Simmons. Pass to Murray. Here's Forbes. And it's off from three-point range. For Dallas, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Knocks it loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Finished off the break. Forbes has got his first points of the game.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Morrow following the bucket by the Spurs. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 10.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Murray. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Off the pick. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Jones kicks to Morrow. The shot from the low post is good. Morrow's got his second bucket of the night.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bertans. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Lawson. Barnes kicks to Lawson. Got a hand on it, and that's a... Dallas will retain possession.
Substitution for the Mavericks. Salah Mintry.
Here's Morrow. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter.
Okay, Dallas now stepping on.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. San Antonio leading by 22. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Dwayne Dedman. D out there with B. Then it's Green, and it's Bertans in at the 4 slot. Shot clock at 5. There's Green with the 3. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Curry passes to Augustine. Screen by Grant. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's blocked. Now Augustine. To the left wing. Curry, wide open, sinks the triple.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Murray to the wing on the left. And Forbes kicks to Murray. He dishes it to Green. Here's the 3. And that is good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Screen by Grant. And there's the feed to Augustine. They set the screen. That's a 2 from Barnes. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Now, here's Grant. Right side Curry. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And the Spurs with possession following the score by Dallas.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Now here is Augustine. It's deflected. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He was all alone on that one.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Here's Barnes. The 15-footer. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Murray kicks to Dedmon. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Now here is Augustine. He's covered by Murray. Augustine dishes to Grant. He kicks to Barnes. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's measuring, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Spurs leading by 21. Here's Murray. Outside, Green. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here is Augustine. D right on him. Feeds it to Curry. Rebound San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here is Forbes, guarded by Augustine. Here's Bertinis. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
The Spurs have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Offensive rebound. Green passes to Murray. Such a wide open look. Augustine with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Inside, deflects the pass, and that one's good, Barnes.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
There's the screen. Murray, the pass to Bertens. Hot loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Here is Augustine. following the bucket by the Spurs. To the paint, here's Curry. Off on the layup.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
To the left wing. The dish to Forbes. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Outside Curry. High post try. Again, Curry missing. San Antonio leading by 23. Murray kicks to Forbes. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's Curry with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Terrence Jones is checked in for Jeremy Grant. The Spurs shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Gasol, no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Gasol's in the post, working on Jones, and the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 9 rebounds and 1 assist.
That free throw good from Gasol. And here are the Mavericks now. Now here is Augustine. Jones sets the pick for Augustine. Kicks to Barnes. There's a screen. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Mills. Dishes it to Forbes. 1:35 left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kawhi Leonard. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here is Augustine following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Barnes can't get it to go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Simmons, and he goes in for the dunk.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Here's the screen. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. And Gasol sends it back. That's good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely...
Well, Pal, congratulations on the win. Tell us about the approach that the team took.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille